it's Bonnie Rigsby, the Eternal Gypsy and owner of Let Your Soul Breathe, here today to talk about one of my favorite subjects, love. Now, there are many things that we can love, people, places, things, events in our lives. One of the best descriptions I've ever heard of love is like having a glitter bomb go off and never having to clean it up. That rocks my world, because anyone who knows me knows I'm all about sparkles, tassels, glitter. It's all about that. So, of course, the most important thing to me are the people that I love. And that includes not only my immediate family and friends, but brothers and sisters all over the world, all over the universe. We all are so connected that I truly try to practice love on a regular basis. It also raises your vibrational level to the highest amount, living in gratitude and love, and it allows you to actually manifest or receive more love the more you stay in that vibration. True statement. And look at this. No matter which way you slice it, it's all about love, y'all. Can you see it? Yes. Changes of life. Yes. It's usually a feeling, a very strong feeling, where you really feel driven to take care of someone's needs above your own. It's also being willing to stick something out and allow your life to be complicated because of someone else's circumstances, because you choose that they are worth it and you want them to be a part of your life. There's love for children and moms. You feel me on this one. There is no greater love than the love of your children. Love to my daughters and sons with all of my heart. And my husband, who is the most special man on the planet, I call him Sweetness, and he puts up with me. He allows me to rock my own genuine vibe, no matter what it is, and he supports that mission. And all of us should have someone that supports our authenticity. Now, there are changes in life that are going to occur, and it will change us in different ebbs and flows and experiences and growths, but it doesn't change the core within. So if you can find somebody that truly loves that core and will rock with you through good and bad, that feeling is typically love. I want to read an excerpt from my book that will be out at some point in the near future, Let Your Soul Breathe. It's a collection of quirky poetry that I've written over the years, and there's a particular poem here that I thought was important to share with you. I wrote this for a very special family members years back, and it's just about acceptance of who you are, who you choose to love, and allowing you to just rock your vibe. Long as you're living in love and they're a good human, what does it matter, y'all? Okay, it's called Forbidden Love. Differences in our individual upbringing, the lessons taught, the songs we grew up singing. We all have parts that are not quite the same. The color of our skin, the sound of our name. Generations before, life was much more simple. A teen's big concern at that time was, oh no, not a pimple. The moms were at home, the dads made the money. Times sure have changed. Get over it, honey. Love hasn't changed, although some say not true. It's still about inside, not skin shade or hue. To love is to love. To hate is to hate. Which would you choose if handed this plate? You don't have to agree or stamp your seal of approval. You only need to know that love's not about removal. No one knows God's true intentions. Things seem different through every dimension. The one thing for certain is that God's law is love. If you're questioning that, you need some guidance from above. One of the things I would highly recommend on the topic of love is a book for you to read called Love Languages. My brother gave me this book many years ago, and it is one of the smartest books ever written when you really start to dive into learning each other's preferences or love languages. You learn how to approach people at a level that they will receive you from the heart. And once you learn to do that, it really improves relationships across the board. So I encourage you to read that. I read it over and over again. It works for bosses, it works for spouses, friends, family, kids, everything. So learn your love language personally and learn the love language of those you care about and interact with. It will help you in your daily life. Love for self. This is so overlooked very often, especially for parents who are looking out for their children that they adore. They don't save enough time for themselves. So just remember that even though that is a noble effort and one that we will never let go of, it's equally important for you to take care of this one, yourself. And even if that just means some downtime, doing your favorite thing, hanging out with your favorite people, whatever you choose to do, self-love, y'all. And I highly recommend meditation because it is the bomb. In the spirit of feng shui, having things that you love around you, of course, is important, the people in your life predominantly. But it's also important that anything that's in your home, you love it or use it. So I'm just going to show you a couple of examples of things that I adore. So I tend to collect these things, or they help me raise my vibe. So I definitely look at them regularly and try not to over clutter too much. I'm still working on the purging thing constantly, but I'll show you a few cool things, okay? Okay, so like I said before, there are things that I love. Oh my gosh, check out the crystal, y'all. This is amethyst with some citrine in it. And this girl right here adores her some crystals and rocks beyond, not just because they're gorgeous and pretty, and we will talk about this on our blog next week on crystals and stones. However, they also are very helpful for your healing. So if you can truly learn to connect with things like that, they actually help facilitate your life and help you heal. Now, this girl's all over it, let me tell you. Who does not love these sparkle pillows? See how you can kind of draw patterns on it. And we'll try to do a partial heart here for the love theme of the moment. It's not as easy as it looks to hold the camera and do that at the same time. So the big takeaway from today's blog is love yourself, love others, live your life that way in service to others, not just on the one day a year where we celebrate Valentine's Day. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but we need 365 days a year of loving each other, making sure that what you bring in your home, you love, keeps your vibration high. Practice love this day forward. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already done so. Next week, we're going to talk about crystals and stones. I would like for you to send me messages. Please reach out to me. Let me know what vlog topics you would like to hear about. Now, of course, I'm only going to do what's within my realm. I'm not a rocket scientist, so I'm not going to do one on rocket science. But if it's in my spiritual realm of what I do, I would love to hear some topics that you would like for me to do a vlog about. So stay tuned and go to my website, letyoursoulbreathe.com, for some exciting past vlogs and just helpful information. If you would like a life coaching session, I am currently running a special. It's $75 for an hour and a half. We can either do it in person if you're in Arizona, or we can do it, Skype, FaceTime, that kind of thing. So reach out, let me know if you're interested in talking about your journey and how we can get you to your goals. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love Day every day.